Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Imna and all my fellow friends. Today our group would like to present about business communication practice at Sasa Security Service Company. This presentation will help by our team members which is Mama HAIRIE, AFINA SYAZANA, AFRINA, Asyikin, INTAN ADRIANA and DHARRSHENI. There are 4 content in this presentation like introduction, background information, analysis, and recommendation. So let's look at it one by one. I will pass this presentation to INTAN ADRIANA.
Business communication is the exchange of information between several parties concerning about business activities. Effective business communication can contribute to a company's success because it is the way of employee and management communicate to achieve an organization goal. Its main purpose is to improve organization practice, keep employee informed, and cut down on mistakes. The objective of this visit to Sasa Security Service Sendirian Berhad is to study and analyze the communication that they use to attract their clients. We choose this company for the purpose of recognizing the business type, especially in Malaysia, a security company. Furthermore, we do have an interview with them to obtain the company's information. For the procedure, the first thing we do is decide an objective. Second, we choose the company to gather all the information needed. Next, we schedule an interview for the meeting with them. Lastly, we will analyze the information and start to write the finding of a result from our observation. For the background information, Sasa Security Service Sendirian Berhad was established in 1990, means that they have provided security service with 31 years of security industry experience. Security industry in Malaysia is governed by KADIAN under Private Agency Act 1971. The service that Sasa Security provide is static guard, armed escort, cash in transit, security surveillance, bodyguard, CCTV system monitoring, cash management, secure bonded warehouse, secure transport, and cyber security. Apart from that, Sasa Security Service Sendirian Berhad was expand their service to all states in Malaysia and have 1,630 of employees that consisting of foreigners and local employees.
Okay, now, organizational communication. Organizational communication is defined as sending and receiving of messages among interrelated individuals within a particular environment or setting to achieve individual or common goals. Organizational communication is highly conceptual and culturally dependent. Individuals in organizations transmit messages through face-to-face, written and mediated channels. So, communication is one of the most important aspects of any businesses and its effectiveness is the key to achieving total organizational success of Sasa Security Services. Okay, this is the organizational chart of Sasa Security Services. Nur Fatin Farhana, Nur Amalina, and Aizad Hafiz are the directors of the company. There are 4 departments under Board of Directors, which are Operation Department, Administration Department, Financial Department, and Nepal Management. Next, there are some importance of organizational communication in Sasa Security Services. Firstly, organizational communication helps in the development of implementation of corporate objectives. Communication also helps in the development of strategies to carry out an organization's objectives in Sasa Security Services. Furthermore, communication ensures the effective and efficient management of human resources and other resources. Besides that, it helps in the direction, motivation, and creation of an atmosphere in which people strive to constructively participate. The flow of communication of Sasa Security Services is both in a horizontal and vertical communication. Horizontal communication helps to coordinate tasks and otherwise assist individuals in cooperating. In vertical communication, upward direction, like a sales report, generally offers managers with information they need to make choices, but it also a channel for fresh ideas, proposals, and complaints. Downward direction, for example, is excellent for conveying instructions or directive from manager to subordinates. Next, Sasa Security Services using two languages in organizational communication, which are Malay and English, and its diverse personnel organization included Malay and foreigners who use English in the workplace.
Next, I will talk about written communication in Sasa Security Service. First, I will explain about the definition of written communication. The goal of effective written communication is to transmit a message that can be received and accept to the comprehend and respond to. For example, if a supervisor needs to transmit a profit and loss statement to his boss, he can use this method. He can print it, email it, or fax it with the necessary information. So, Sasa Security Service adapt to written communication in their company to share the information. Sasa Security Service use two methods of written communication, which is memo and report. First, I will explain about memo. Memo's purpose is typically to inform, but it may also include elements of persuasion or a call to action. In Sasa Security Service, they post the memo about the meeting and explaining the information of the place, time, date, and participant to convey a message to the employee more clearly and formally. Based on the interview, frequency of spending is once a month. Second, Sasa Security Service uses a report as the written communication. Report is disseminating information that has been produced as a consequence of data and topic investigation and analysis. Usually, the annual report of Sasa Security Service shall be issued and circulated in writing and soft copy, which is pen drive. This is Sasa Security Service Report JAG05. It's informed that each organization is led by a board of directors, which is accountable for the company's management and jointly accountable for attaining the company goal and objective. So, this shows that Sasa Security Service report normally focus on conveying information to a specific audience with a defined objective.
Next, we will discuss about oral communication. Formal or informal communication can be an oral communication. Business communication is usually a formal method of communication such as meeting, interview, group conference, and speech. Sasa Security Service use an oral communication as a method of communication in organization to transmit information. It will be either telephone conversation, face-to-face conversation, presentation, or discussion that take place at business meeting. Based on the information provided by the director, they make meeting once a month for department, once a week for team meetings, and once for every quarter for board meeting. The purpose of the meeting is to rearrange the agenda of the last meeting, discuss a new agenda, synchronize company operation. This causes all departments to run simultaneously in carrying out their duties and makes the company operate smoothly. There are three processes of the meeting, which before, during, and after. Before the meeting starts, the director will look smart and confident to make their employees comfortable. During the meeting, she will ensure have an eye contact with the audience, and she also speaks confidently as she uses a different voice when she speaks. After the meeting, she makes sure everyone get the main point in the meeting and know what to do next. Next, for the presentation. The purpose is basically to discuss new idea and present about the service that be provided to the client. The time required for this discussion is within 1 to 2 hours. Once presentation have done, it gives the listener an information more clearly and more accurate.
Communication in technology includes all digital technology that assists individuals, businesses, and organizations in using information. It covers all electronic products that deal with information in a digital form. Therefore, communication in technology is concerned with digital data storage, retrieval, and also transmission. The systems that Sasa Services Sdn Bhd uses are SYAZANA HR payroll system, SYAZANA accounting and inventory system, as well as the Infotech HR payroll software. The reason that they use two HR payroll systems is that SYAZANA accounting and inventory system is not mobile compatible and cannot check the employee's attendance through the phone, while with Infotech, they can just punch in the attendance of the employees wherever they are because it has geotagging and GPS. Therefore, the staff can just simply snap a picture of themselves wherever they are as a proof. Now, the company has been using SYAZANA accounting and inventory system for a while, so they would not just throw away the whole system for another just because it lacks one functionality. In terms of communication in the pandemic crisis, they are not using any big system other than WhatsApp and the trusty email. The admin staffs are minimal in a security company, so there is no need for a software to delegate tasks, which means email and WhatsApp can be just fine. So now, why is technology important in business communication? There are actually many benefits of it, but I will be stating two. So the first one would be technology increases efficiency. It is no secret that there have been some awesome technological advancements in recent years. Advancements are strategically designed to improve efficiency and reduce lead time in the office. Now, the second one would be new innovations protect important assets. Cyber attacks are growing at an alarming rate in an age where almost all important business assets are stored in the cloud or on endpoints. It is imperative that business employ security technology to protect those assets.
These recommendations are made for the company to run effectively without any organizational communication problem. The first one is understanding diversity issue in a company. Based on the research that we have made, foreign worker at Sasa Security Services has difficulty to communicate clearly at times. To overcome this matter, the leader at Sasa must acknowledge the problem and make a point to communicate openly with the workers. This would make the workers feel comfortable to conveying different points of view. The second one is make tasks clear so that everyone understands their responsibilities. Words that handled by a person who are responsible to them has led to ineffective job operations. Sometimes some of words like writing a letter to client in Sasa Security Services company are handled by part-time employees even though the organization hired administrator. Regardless of this issue, the upper management had to ensure that everyone on the team is aware of the job scope that has been given to them. They should bring the teams together on a frequent basis to monitor progress, ask questions, and explaining the task to co-workers clearly so that they understand their responsibility better. And the last one is Sasa Security Services must have an open door policy in their company. Since company can have a face-to-face communication due to pandemic crisis, it makes certain workers lose interest in their job. To overcome this, having an open door policy is needed to build trust within workers where anyone being able to ask questions, voice concern, and pitch idea to the company. The top management are also could explain company's aim and urge people to work hard better.